We all know it, gas prices are higher than ever. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock spoke with elected officials about what's being done, if anything. He joins us now from Seekonk with more.
Gas prices nationwide are at an all-time high, and according to AAA, they're sitting at $4.85 per gallon. But as you can see here behind me, gas is up to nearly $5 a gallon.
Gas prices are outrageously high.
According to AAA, the average price per gallon in the Ocean State, $4.94. How does it feel right now looking at the prices here at the pump?
It's terrible.
In the Bay State, $4.96.
These prices are just completely out of sight, and I just don't know how the working family with young families can make it these days.
Both states up over 20 cents per gallon over the past week, and Senator Jack Reed says the war in Ukraine is playing a major role.
Putin is using oil as a weapon, and if he succeeds, then it'll be very difficult for us and for the whole world.
But both Representative Langevin,
This is getting at crisis levels right now,
and Senator Reed say
we have to do all we can to reduce the prices.
pausing the state gas tax is viable, but
It has to be that the oil companies will not take advantage of that and simply raise prices or keep prices at the same level despite the tax increase.
we reached out to Governor McKee's office for a statement regarding possibly suspending the state's gas tax. He responded stating, the governor and his administration are evaluating options to provide relief to Rhode Islanders being hit by the current increase in gasoline prices. Local lawmakers say big oil companies need to be held accountable.
Legislatively, the states have to insist that that benefit go directly to people.
and so I'm co-sponsoring legislation to slap a windfall profits tax on oil and gas companies that I think could take advantage of the situation right now.
Tonight at 6, Senator Reed talks about production issues and its role in the rise of price per gallon. In Seekonk, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
Gas prices keep hitting new record highs, and so far, AAA says they're not seeing a lot of people changing their driving habits. In fact, AAA says they saw demand increase after Memorial Day weekend. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock talked to the state and local leaders about what can be done to bring prices back down. Matt?
Gas prices nationwide are at an all-time high, and according to AAA, they're sitting at $4.85 per gallon. But as you can see here behind me, gas is up to nearly $5 a gallon.
I pity the poor guy that has to drive 40 or 50 miles to work every day. I mean, that's disgusting. It's terrible.
It's something that every driver's noticed. Those prices at the pump that are packing a punch on our wallets.
These prices are just completely out of sight, and I just don't know how the working family with young families can make it these days.
How does it feel right now looking at the prices here at the pump?
It's terrible.
Gas prices are up over 20 cents per gallon across both Rhode Island and Massachusetts over the past week. And Senator Jack Reed says the crisis in Ukraine is playing a big factor.
Putin is using oil as a weapon, and if he succeeds, then it'll be very difficult for us and for the whole world.
But he says another issue is oil production.
The oil companies have not responded to these incredible increases in prices by more production, significantly more production. They're simply sitting back and making lots of money.
A sentiment shared by Representative Jim Langevin.
So we need to address obviously the supply issue, but we also still need to look at getting us off of fossil fuels in the beginning and transition to green renewable energy technologies.
But Senator Reed says President Biden is looking at new ways to help bring gas prices down.
The president is going to Saudi Arabia. Hopefully we can get them to increase production, lower prices.
In Seekonk, Matt Paddock, 12 News.